Hi, Priyanka. It's wonderful to have you here. And having studied in the same college, I
Yes.
know there are a lot of vibes that we share. And more importantly, I connect with you because of the fields that we have chosen.
We've chosen.
Yes. So, once again, welcome to my channel. And I would love to know more about you. And also, I would love to know about what do you think about youth in politics?
Thank you, Reshma. It's glad to be on your show. As you said, we belong to two diverse fields where actually women are not very prominent.
Yes.
I think we're breaking the stereotypes.
Absolutely. And I'm so proud that, both of us are sitting together. And now having a discussion.
It's
10 years
wonderful.
down the lane, both of us were figuring out where we would be in life. 10 days, 10 years
Yes.
of our lives, and we are here.
Correct. Politics and journalism
Yes.
goes hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
So,
Yes.
but I think today's politics and today's journalism drives politics very much.
Correct.
In fact, it decides the destiny of politicians. And today I've done my public policy studies and media studies.
Correct.
So I understand how biased the media is today towards a certain political narrative or a certain political party. I think thanks to the social media, that is really saving us.
Right. So I would also like to say my audience that you are the official spokesperson of Indian National Congress, Andhra Pradesh. So now that you spoke a little bit about how social media has influenced. So can you little more? I mean, can you give me some more inputs on why do you think youth need to enter politics?
Yes, because India is a young nation, Reshma. The average age of India is 26 years, and the average age of a parliamentarian is 56 years.
Right.
So, and today in India, more than 66% are below the age of 35.
Right.
But ironically, in the parliament, more than 60% of people are above the age of 55.
Right. Right.
So, how on earth are we calling ourselves a representative democracy?
Correct.
And how is our parliament representative of its majority of its population when its majority population, that is the youth, is not adequately represented in the
Yes,
parliament?
yes.
So, who is going to talk about the issues that affect the youth today?
Correct.
We need a strong representative from the youth. In the first Lok Sabha, Reshma, 26% of our MPs in the parliament were youth. Today, that's just mere 7%. That's a huge downfall.
Yes.
And if you have to talk about startups, about the AI, about skilling, you definitely need somebody who can represent you.
Agreed.
You definitely, suppose, who's going to talk about the growing pressure on the the IT workers?
Yes.
As I said,
yes.
the growing burden on the EMIs, the credit culture. That's a very dangerous culture.
Correct.
So, who is going to talk about these issues? About the pressure that the aspirants who are preparing for the NEET and the IITs.
Correct.
And other government examinations.
So Priyanka, I wanted to ask about you that unemployment is such a big issue in our country, right? So you being into this field for a lot of years and you've been working in and around the city, and I know you've been also in the forefront for many issues. So I would like to ask you that what do you think are the solutions for unemployment in this country?
Reshma, unemployment is very real, and that is why I said we need representatives from the youth in the parliament.
Yes.
Because we, just as I would go to the extent of saying that we need to bring a youth reservation bill.
Correct.
Because we constitute more than 60% of the population in the country, and we are constitutionally mandated to represent the majority of our population.
Correct.
We have the right to be represented, and it is only the youngsters who can ask the right questions.
Correct.
And we have seen throughout the history that major leaders were all emerging from universities and colleges.
Correct.
I think we're missing that culture right now, and that is why we need more of these youngsters. Today, Reshma, we have the unemployment which is highest in the last 45 years.
Oh, okay.
And in the next 40 years or so, all the traditional jobs are going to be displaced, according to some reports. The AI is definitely going to alter the way the regular jobs are being done.
Yes.
So that is why skilling is very important for youth. And this is where we're actually missing. Skilling is, there's a lot of gap with respect to the skills and demand that the industry needs, there's definitely a lot of gap. Even
Correct.
after an engineering graduate, once he
Correct.
comes out of the college, he's
Correct.
still without any skills. The
Right.
company has to train him,
Yes.
spend crores on his training, and then take him inside.
Right.
Why should there be gap? There
Correct.
must be. That's why we said in one of our letters this morning that they must be university industry collaboration.
Correct.
So that students can actually learn while they are, in their 3-4 years of their education. So this
Right.
must happen simultaneously, because once they come out of the college, they must be skilled,
Correct.
in whichever area that they want to, so
Right.
that the industry can directly take them in. So they need
Got
not
it.
wait for a long time, to get into, to find a job and to get in. So
Got
this
it.
is one field, and there is a lot of scope, Reshma, for manufacturing sector
Okay.
to create jobs. India can
Okay.
create jobs, because between 2020 to 2040, we have the advantage of demographic dividend.
Correct.
That is what China had.
Correct.
And that is why China is what China is today, because
Exactly.
they have made use of that demographic dividend of that 20, 30 years. And we already lost our golden time of 10 years.
Right.
We still have another 20
20
years
years
to work on. So we have wonderful assets. We have a lot of population.
Yes.
The problem is skilling.
Yes.
The problem is giving them proper training. If we
Yes.
can skill them, we can train them, we can encourage them to have more startups, more manufacturing units.
Yes.
The problem is a traditional mindset, Reshma, with the Indian households.
Yes.
That everybody wants to do a job. Nobody wants to give a job.
Yes.
So everybody wants to do a job. There was a report that when the RBI Railways released some posts for clerks, I think 19 lakhs people applied.
Oh.
Including PhDs. Some of them were PhD who applied for the position of cleaners.
Correct.
And grade 4 jobs.
Correct.
So this is the position of India.
Right.
It could be a sweeper job also, but I want to be in the government.
Correct.
So this has to change. Government can't give you jobs.
Exactly.
You have to create jobs.
Right.
Only through that jobs will multiply. We have
absolutely
that scope, right? We have that scope for startups.
Yes.
It's just
yes.
that we need to handhold the startups.
Yes.
Give them the required training and investment and support.
Yes.
I think we will make wonders, and this is the solution to unemployment in the country.
Got it. Got it. That was such a wonderful answer, and I think this is one of the most practical issues that we have been facing, Priyanka.
True.
So thank you so much for joining us today, and your insights have really been very, very informative. We would love to host you once again on our show and to share your experiences, and I'm sure you're going to go a long way in whatever you're doing.
I'm looking forward to having such kind of more conversation.
For sure. Thank you so much, Priyanka.